I asked the question about that so-called New York Channel, the U.S.-North Korea New York Channel, because Senator Dianne Feinstein the other day, she says she hopes that U.S. officials, top officials, including the president and the vice president, would engage with the North Korean government to try to ease this crisis. So can you confirm that that channel was used in March?
I can confirm broadly that we have a channel of communications, Wolf, and we've been clear about that. But the issue here is North Korean behavior and rhetoric. There is a path open to North Korea that would lead it to lessen the isolation that it currently endures, that would lead to greater economic prosperity or opportunity for the North Korean people. But that path lies through fulfilling its obligations in the international arena, fulfilling its obligations under a series of United Nations Security Council resolutions. Remember, it was just last month that the Security Council unanimously, including the Russians and the Chinese, endorsed a resolution sanctioning North Korea for some of its actions in this regard. And there really is a concerted international effort underway to help persuade North Korea to take the right path.
Has the president spoken on the phone with the leaders in the region, the leaders of South Korea, Japan, China, or Russia for that matter?
Well, the president has been engaged in general with communications with our partners and allies, but I don't have a specific conversation to read out on this issue. We have certainly been engaged with our Chinese and Russian counterparts, as well as very closely with our allies in Seoul and Tokyo on this issue. I don't have specific presidential communications to read out, but you can be sure that he is very focused on this issue and making sure that we are taking all the necessary measures and that we're working very closely with the Japanese and the South Koreans, as well as others, to try to bring about a change in behavior by the North Koreans.
One final question. If they're watching you in North Korea right now, and I know personally that they do get CNN International in North Korea, what message would the president have to share with the leaders of North Korea right now?
That it is in the interest of North Korea, in the interest of the people of that country, that there be stability on the Korean Peninsula. And it is in the interest of the people of North Korea that the regime fulfill its international obligations and cease pursuit of nuclear weapons and cease violations of its obligations regarding missile development and testing. If it chooses that path, North Korea will have an opportunity to rejoin the community of nations and to increase economic development and opportunity in its country. But the obligations are what they are, and the United States is not alone. The United States is a part of a broad international consensus with regard to what North Korea must do in order to get right with the world.